and good morning. It's a lovely Tuesday morning here. Actually, no, it isn't. It's raining, but it's still a lovely Tuesday morning. Welcome to Setting Our Intentions for the Week. I am Susan Jane. I am going to be running this little quick reading for you. First things first, how's your week been? Had a crazy weekend, and we've had a bit of rain lately, but I'm still doing my walks in the morning, which is great. What's happened this week? I'll just shuffle this up and see where we're going. Oh, okay. So I've set up starting to set up the wellness room, which is coming along really, really nicely. So I'm working on it as a mind, body, spirit type aspect on it. So when you come in, you can have a massage for the body, you can have a reading for the mind, you can have a crystal elixir for the emotions, and then we do energy work as well for the spirit. So we run through the whole concept of it all in like a 2-hour session, a one-on-one session. So for 2 hours, you get a choice of different style of massage, you get a reading, your choice of readings, you actually get a crystal elixir to take home to help with your emotion, and we also, I just can't help myself, you get a healing as well, so that works with the spirit. So we work on the 4 aspects of that. So that's the Intuitive Nature Wellness Centre. That's coming up. Oops, hang on, I've got to put it on my private, on my chat, which the comments, there we go. Oh, hello, Mohammed. Good morning from Malaysia. Oh, good morning. And how's your weather over there? And I've got another one. Good morning, gorgeous. Looking forward to seeing your healing room. Now, that says a Facebook user. I'm thinking it could be Sal or it could be someone else. They haven't agreed to go with StreamYard. So if you want a card, just let me know, guys, because I don't assume, not everybody wants to have a card. Not everybody wants to get a reading, and I have a limited time too for it. So here we go. I'll pop that down. There's our spread. Let me get this out the way. And so this is our spread for today. This is what we're looking at. So these are the decks I use. Hang on, I can never get these in the right spot. I just work with these cards at this stage. I've got a few other decks, but I haven't been working with them as much, and I don't feel as fluid. You're correct. I'd love a card, Sal. Okay, thanks, Sal. All right. So here we go. Here's our cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is setting our intentions for the week. This is what we're looking at for the week. So card 1 is going to give us an understanding of it. So it's a starer. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Okay, so what we're talking about for our intentions this week is about having an understanding of our goals and our desires and what we want. So it's starting to put that forward and starting to ask and making sure that we are. It doesn't necessarily mean clear on what we want, but clear on how we feel regarding the situation or regarding what we want. So we need to be clear on that feeling, because too often we have a goal and we have an understanding of, I want this and I want that, but we don't have the feeling that goes with it. So we need to make sure we connect with that feeling. The block, which is card number 2, is spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to give you to help you gain the positive perspective. Okay, so because that's a block, that's what we've not been doing. That's part of that aspect, is that, yes, we just have this assumption that this is what we want and everyone should know that. Well, it doesn't always work that way. We need to be able to put it out there and get that understanding. And when we spend some time, give ourselves that time and that space to look at that, we get a better understanding of where we're going and what we're doing. But another way to heal the block is card number 3. And it says, you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Okay. So often when we're looking at our dreams and our desires, we can feel that we're sort of looking too big. We can sometimes feel that we're going a little bit above and beyond what we need to. And consequently, that can actually create a little bit of fear. For example, my wellness room's coming up. Now, I had my own natural therapies clinic. I had staff and everything running before I went to university, before I put a manager in there. So I have done this for many, many years and quite some long time. but I still have this little bit of a fear about opening up this wellness room. It still means I'm going to be doing one-on-one and connecting with people, and I want to see that they get an outcome. So the pressure starts to build on me. Whereas doing a reading like this, there's no pressure on this. I do it, and it is what it is. But when you're having people coming to you for healings and for different areas, there becomes a higher level of pressure there. So my desire is to be able to help people. My desire is to be able to give people that response and look at the dreams and where I want to go. Now, I don't often spend time thinking about that and feeling what that is all about. And that's what you need to do. We need to do this for this week. Think about our desires, our dreams, where we want to go. Give ourselves some time and some space to actually feel it, feel what it's like. And now we know that we are safe and we are protected from harm. So yes, we are going to have those little fears and those little inconsistencies pop up and jump up and create some things happening to us. But we must know that we are protected. And that's for this week, especially for this week, because the results are your desired outcomes will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try and make it happen. So what we're saying is, whatever this goal is, it's going to be happening. The desired outcome is going to be happening. You are going to get it. There's no if, buts, or maybe. It is going to happen. Give yourself time to feel it and know that when those inconsistencies come up, when those little unsure, fear, anything like that, when they come up, be mindful that, okay, it's going to happen and we know we are protected. So that's it, because the outcome's going to happen. So Sal, if you're still there, what is your desire at the moment? This for this week, and this is not a long-term 6-month goal. We're talking about this week. What can you achieve this week? What can you get? Where do you want to go? And how can you get that? Because you've got to give yourself that time to feel it and know that it is possible. It is possible because it's telling you it is. So just have a little think about that. Now, when I put the cards back in the deck, I have always put my cards in at different spaces in the deck. I'll show you. I'll pick up a card and I always put it back in a different spot. And it's a habit that I have had forever, right? When I first started doing readings, my own especially, I always put the cards back in different spots because I always figured that if it was meant to be, it would come up again. Something would come up again. So I have always done that, and I don't know how many times I have put the cards down, and then the same ones have come up, and I've shuffled them, and the same ones have come up. I just have to let you know there's a couple of people that have popped on. I know which one's Sal, but there's it only comes up as Facebook users. I don't see who it is unless you have given StreamYard permission to use your Facebook profile picture. So I don't know who it is. Muhammad, I know he agreed and popped on, and Sal I know because she has told me it was Sal. But there's somebody who's writing on there, and I don't know who it is. So I do apologise for that. But for this, we're going to do a card for Sal because she has asked for it. And Sal, here's your card. Oh, there you go. See what I mean? It's the same card. It's your block. You have got this fear there. There's a block there that's stopping you. And just need to let you know that it's okay. It's acknowledge it, but let it go. Don't hold on to it. So you are protected from harm. The worst is behind you. You've already copped it, lady. Come on, you can do this. So your card is number 3. This was number 3 in the deck, remember? And as I was just saying, I put them in separately so they don't come up twice. Well, that's the idea. But they do. And yours is that fear, that block. So make sure you have a little bit look. Let me think about this a little bit more. And when I look at the picture, I don't know whether you can see it properly, Sal, because I'm trying to get the reflection off it. But when we look at the picture, it's actually a home. It's like the front doors of the steps of somebody's home, and that's a house in the backyard. The fear is to do with that aspect, but it's gone. You don't need to worry about that. Allow what to happen, and let that fear go, because you are in the right space at the right time. And by the end of the week or by next Tuesday, this will have sorted itself. It will no longer be there. It'll be just moving on with it. So, yeah, go with that one. Oh, hi, Sal. Yeah, I know one's you, Sal, but there's somebody else on there. You won't see them, but I can see somebody else. I'm not sure, unless that's you. But anyway, I will do a card. I won't do a card for Mohammed because that's rude. But good morning from Malaysia, Mohammed, and lovely to have you on board. All right. Unless somebody else wants a card, that's it. I'm only going to do yours because no one's asked. The rest aren't. I am going to say goodbye. Oh, no. Well, I want to tell you about the what I've done. Okay, so as I was telling you about my healing room, I've got the different styles of massage. So I've got hot stone. I am a massage therapist, so I do the relaxation, hot stone. I've got cupping. I do. I was a bone therapist. I'm not qualified in that anymore. You got to keep your certificates up. But there's a few other essential oil massage. There's a few other massages there that I do. That's for your body. I know it works on other things. Oh, I do a Kahuna style massage as well. But that's what I class as for your body. Then I've got the reading. So with this package, you get a reading as well. And you can choose whether you want to go a deck like this, or we can do the tarot cards. There's all different sorts of cards we've got there. Another one is the crystal elixirs. So I've started my crystal. These are the mother ones, mother tinctures or elixirs. Jade, there's bloodstone. I've got probably 18 of them now. Amethyst. So they work for the emotions, and I do up the crystal elixirs and I pick them out intuitively. So when I've got all these crystal elixirs there, if I know that there's an issue there that I want to address, I will pick the right elixir. But a lot of the times people come in and they don't know, and I use my intuition. I'll just use the energy, whichever one it goes to, a bit like crystals. I'll use the crystal elixirs for it. So you get that into a little tiny 15 ml dropper and you take it under your tongue. Now, it's exactly like Bach flowers. Bach flowers work on the essence of the flower. So, and they do their elixirs in that way. So they work on the essence of the flower. Now, I work on the essence of the crystal. Now, I started doing this when I had my natural therapist clinic many moons ago. I had staff under me and I trained them in the crystal elixirs. With the crystal elixirs, you can look up on the internet now and you can find out how to make it yourself. It's not a problem. No, it's not hard. I'm a little bit pedantic on it because I learnt to do this intuitively. I learnt to do this without internet. This was before internet, and I needed to do it in my way that sat right with me. So I've created these ones in exactly the same manner that I created my first ones, and I did that because I knew I got such a good response from them from the first batch, or from the time I was doing it, that I needed to keep going with it. I would have clients come back just to get the crystal elixirs. And one of the aspects I had is if you bring back the little bottle, I will refill it for like half the price. Actually, I don't even think I charge because they often came in for our healing session anyway. So if they brought the bottle back, they didn't get any extra charge for it. And I felt that was helping them and helping the environment at the same time. So these crystal elixirs are definitely this way inclined. Now, when I do, there's a crystal package you can do, which does crystal healing at the same time. So you have a light massage, you'll have a crystal healing with crystals, you get a crystal elixir, and I've got a deck of crystal cards as well. So there's a whole crystal package if you're into that sort of thing. So that's the other aspect. Now, the energy work I do for the spirit is it is a Reiki style, and I have put down Reiki because people know what Reiki is, but I don't actually do it in the same manner as Reiki. And it's slightly different because again, it has to sit right with me. I don't pretend to follow something that I'm not actually doing. So when I do Bowen therapy, I did only Bowen therapy, then nothing else. But when I'm doing the healings, I'll actually integrate them with the massage as well. So you're getting this lovely package where we're working on your mind, your body, your spirit, and your emotions all in one. So I'm only going to be offering one package a day because I might do 2 on some days because I don't want to overload it. It does take a lot out of me. But I love it. It is so enjoyable. But I have to give you that space and that time. But anyway, that is the healing package. And that's where one of the reasons why I wanted to put that forward is about setting the intentions. And because we're doing this intention setting now, that's all part of it. What I'm wanting to put forward is all about setting my intentions for what I want to give the people that arrive here at the Healing Centre. What is it that I want to achieve, or what I want to give them, and what I want them to get out of it? So our intention setting is really, really important, because when we go in to do something, we need to be mindful that we're doing it for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. And too often we do things because we have to instead of want to. And there is a big, big difference in that. So that's my reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to know any more about the crystal elixirs or anything else, give me a hoy at Intuitive Personal Development Facebook page. I'll answer some of your questions. And what I'm doing too is I'm actually doing a bit of research on each of these, because when I did it, I only had 1 or 2 books that I went through. Now I can get a lot more information. I'm going to do a bit more research on these, and I'll actually put it up on the website too, so you can get an understanding of the different elixirs and what they do. Also too, with the elixirs, the crystal elixirs, it's similar to just wearing crystal. If you want to just wear a crystal, I find that using the vibration of the elixir helps that emotions a little bit more. We seem to be more tuned into it. I'm not really sure why. I really don't. But the responses and the reactions and the clients coming back said it all. It wasn't whether I believed in it or not. They said it all. For them to come back and go, I don't know what it was, but I want more of it. And I had to start writing them down because I didn't know what they were. I was just going intuitively, and it was like, you have this, have this, have this. And they'd come back and go on the same one, because I know I'm working on something and I need to keep going. So yeah, I had to start writing out what the clients were getting, just so they made sure I got them the right one. And then when they'd go, okay, I'm ready for a new one, I would just do it again. So it's been around for a long, long time. The crystal elixirs been around for ages. The bark flowers are also very, very good for that. And I don't know why I did a book on flower reading. I don't know why I didn't get into the flowers essence. I started looking into them, but for some reason the crystals attracted me more. And I think it's the yin in the crystals that attracted me. The crystals come from the dark, from the earth. So they come from the Mother Earth. And I think that's what attracts me. They're a bit more feminine based, and yet so powerful and so they're just amazing. So I haven't got any little bottles yet, so don't come yet. I'm waiting for the little droppers. They haven't come in yet. So once they come in, I'm going to be doing the same. I go through 2 liters of water. I've been good. I'm going through 2 liters of water. So I'm just going to put my crystal elixir straight into here. Not the mother, the whole one, just a tiny bit into there. And I'm going to start working on mine on a daily basis as well. So that's it. That's a little story about crystal elixirs too. Sorry about that. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, if you want to just grab a crystal elixir, or if you just want a question to ask about some of the crystals and how you can do it yourself, just give me a hoy. You can send an email as well. It's info@intuitivenature.com.au. All right, that's me for now. Love you, Sal. Hope you had a great day. Have a great day, and I will catch up with you soon. And there is somebody else on there too. So hi, I don't know who it is, but have a great day. All right, that's it. Bye for now.